How's it going there, YouTube? Well, got a little video here for you guys. I got bit by the eBay bug last week, and well, I'm going to show you guys what I ended up with. Okay, found myself a stool to sit on here. Yeah, so I got bit by the eBay bug pretty good last week. I had bids on 4 different tractors. I ended up winning 2 of them. And of course, I picked up something else there on the weekend. And these are 2 precision models, of course. I mean, all 4 of them were precision I was bidding on, but I got the notification after a couple of days. I threw the bids on there, and nobody else bid in a couple of days, and I got a really good deal on both these tractors here. So anyway, let's just get right into it. I already showed this in the last video, or a couple of days ago there, rather. This is the D&23 special farm toy set here. So they got a Spoker D and a Style D in the same box. Just, of course, the 100th anniversary set. Now, these are a limited edition set. They are 1 in 750 pieces. This one is 437. I had pre-ordered this back in March, but I wasn't expecting to pick this up at the show. I was just going to wait for them to ship it to me. But I figured I could just grab it there, but I didn't really care what serial number of set I got. I should have got, I think it was 194 or something like that, but to me it doesn't really matter. But 1 out of 750 is not too bad. So this is a very nice little set. They got some really neat box art on there. They got the 1923 Spoker D, I believe, and of course they got some details on the back here. Of course it's backwards for you guys. Style D on the side. And the tractors also have 100th anniversary on the hood. Hey, Brooklyn. Hey, get out of that. We got a new puppy up here last week, too. Her name's Brooklyn, of course, you just heard me say. She's a Prussia Canario and English Mastiff mix, so she's going to be a big dog. But anyway, I'm trying to keep an eye on her real quick. Next in the line here, one of my eBay purchases. Oh, turn it on. Alice Chalmers WD-45 Precision. These are going for a big buck on YouTube, or on, I can't speak tonight, eBay, sorry. I picked this up actually relatively cheap. It's in mint condition, of course. I'll take her out of the box here for you guys. It has the medallion and whatnot. Brooklyn, hey. It's like having a child, man. You keep your eyes on them all the time. Let's see if I can get that out of here. This is a really nicely done piece. So, of course, it's got the booklet. Of course, this is the original Precision Classic series. Now, I usually keep all this stuff kind of together. Hey. So, I usually keep the booklets and the coin and all that right in the box. But, of course, I do have a pretty good idea for a display cabinet for all these 1/16 scale tractors now. So, I'll show you guys that here later on. I don't want to take it out of the box too much, but here's the medallion, of course. I usually always kept the plastic wrapper on these, but I mean, it's not the end of the world if you don't, really. But of course I bought this used. I'm not gonna take it out of the box, it's kind of fragile. That's a very nicely done tractor there. Of course, I do have a very, very nice display downstairs. I just haven't got it put together yet, but I do have a pretty good idea what we're gonna do for farm toys at the new place here, of course. Of course, you guys look back on the older videos, and you know what I had anyway. Had pretty much floor-to-ceiling shelves everywhere. We'll get into this. I'll do an unboxing live for you guys like we used to do back in the old days. Anyway, I gotta find a knife here. Well, here's a knife here. We'll just use the old Olfa knife. So, happen to have one here handy. I think what I'm going to invest in next in here is a Wi-Fi booster, so I can, like, I have somewhat Wi-Fi out in the shop right from the house, but it's not the greatest. And I mean, I would love to start doing some more live streams like I used to. Air parcel. Bags. A little bit of bubble wrap here. Set her down on the stool. Hey, Brooklyn, come over here. She's stiffing around. She's not used to the shop too much. I hope I didn't give it away too much. Well, that's pretty cool. I love getting freebies. So the seller on eBay was Farley's Custom Farm Toys. That's who I won this tractor from. Threw a free pen in there, so that's awesome. Like to get free stuff in the mail. You can always use a good pen in the shop. This is what we got. The John Deere 4000. Now, most of you guys will remember I had 3 40-20 Precisions, but I didn't have the 40-20 power shift. This is the 4000 power shift. So, never had this one yet, and I got a pretty good deal on it. A little rusty on opening boxes up, apparently. I try not to wreck anything. Of course, this has the booklet as well. Check that out. 4000 diesel. So these are, I think they're supposed to be in between a 30-20 and a 40-20. Or a 30-10 and a 40-10. Something along those lines. I know I'm filming kind of close here, guys, but my bench space is limited. I'm trying not to show you guys the eating in the background too much because I think I already did a little bit, but I've been tinkering with that there on the weekend. Nice. Yeah, it looks to be pretty complete. It's a little bit dusty, but it'll clean up. They always clean up. Of course, here's a little collector medallion, of course. Nice. I've always just kind of, in the cabinets, where I just hung them off the exhaust pipe or something, let them hang out in the cabinet. But that's a very nice tractor here, so you guys see. I don't really want to put it on the workbench. I did clean the workbench up a little bit before I started to record here, but of course the workbench isn't as clean as the house is, so that's a pretty nice tractor. I mean, I had the 40-20 narrow front, and I had that was the Precision Classic, and I had the 40-20 Precision Keysters, a Wheatland. Oh, sorry, I had two 40-20s, and I had that 25-10 with the sickle mower on it. But I sold those to Nick Jolly's quite a few years ago. So I'm kind of getting a little bit back into collecting stuff again. I'm getting a lot more serious about it. Of course, I just, you guys can tell, I bought 2 Precision tractors. I didn't even mean to last week. So, that's that anyway, for now. And when I was at that DN23 show there last weekend, I would like to pick up that 75-20 Precision, the 50th anniversary. That was released there back in April, I believe. I'd like to pick one of those up. I finally found one in person to the tune of $450. I did not buy it. I would like to, but no. I already bought these two, so we'll see. Hey, Brooklyn, get out of that. Hold on, guys. Hey. Always gotta watch. But yeah, 40-20, or sorry, the 75-20 is the 50th anniversary Precision model. Very, very expensive, to say the least. And the thing I found with Precision is if you don't scoop them up when they come out, if you end up waiting a few years, sometimes they come down, sometimes they stay up. Like I noticed with the 4960 Precisions, I had one of those that I sold once before too. Hey, drop it. I had the 4960 Precision Key Series 2 once before, and I sold that. I wish I never did. I wish I kept that. I cannot find one of those now under 300 bucks. I'm not here to whine about money or anything like that. It's just, if you want to play, you got to pay. That's the way I look at it. So, yeah, that's, I guess, the video, guys. As always, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. And I know I don't do too much farm toy stuff anymore, but I like to do some once in a while here. So if you guys like the video, hit the subscribe button and leave a comment and hit the thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.